Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Outside the Box. And today we're going to be discussing the Champions League final between PSG and Arsenal. I'm your host, Ray. Today I'm welcomed by my co-host, Jay, and our special guest, Sergio. What do you guys both had to say of that match that we witnessed earlier this morning?
A lot. We got a lot to say, huh?
I was going to say there's a lot to say.
A bunch to talk about.
Shee!
Yeah.
Well,
where do we even start? Like,
okay. I'll bring this up. Let me put the boat in the water, right? All right, let's discuss who do you guys think did they deserve to win? PSG won. Penalties, it went to penalties, all the way to penalties. Did you guys think PSG deserved to win or not? Let's discuss that aspect first, because it went all the way 120 minutes. It went 90 minutes, extra time, penalties. All right. So did you guys think PSG deserved to win at the end of the day or not? I mean, both of you guys, different opinions.
100%. 100%. They're the only ones that play football. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, like realistically speaking, just the way PSG have been playing this whole season and the way Arsenal played this season, I mean, anyone says, unless you're an Arsenal fan, I mean, realistically speaking, PSG deserves to win the game. Through the entirety of the entire game. So PSG. There's really not much to say there.
Yeah, because that first goal was surprising by Arsenal. It completely because we all had an idea of how the game was going to come out. PSG was going to full on attack. But when Arsenal scored, it was the worst thing that could happen because they just made all the defenders, all the players just defend. And that's just the Arsenal type game, that's been their whole game this whole season.
It was the worst thing that could have happened as a neutral. As a neutral, Arsenal scoring first was the worst thing that could have happened as a neutral. Just because, once they scored, they scored 5 minutes in.
5.5
congratulations.
minutes in,
But it was the worst thing that could have happened in the entire game. Just because afterwards they were like, "Oh, we're just gonna defend the entire time," and
defend and flop.
Oh my! Don't even get me started with that.
Yeah, but the time wasting was so bad that the first half is about to end. Saka gets a corner kick. Bro took 30 seconds. The ref said, "Nah, fuck this."
Oh, he took longer. And the ref said, "Nah."
He said, "We're going to halftime." Yeah, he said, "Fuck this." It's crazy.
Nah, let me get my water now. Hell.
Yeah, deadass. Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. For a neutral, it was bad. It was bad. For us that we love footy, so we were watching the game.
Frustrating.
And it was still frustrating. Yeah, even for us, it was so frustrating. I genuinely believe it was the worst thing that could have happened. Man, it was so annoying. Especially because there was glimpses. There was little glimpses of fucking hope where PSG Arsenal were playing well, attacking, and that happened to the 80th minute. But it was if you guys would have played that way the entirety of the game, it would have been incredible. Would have been back and forth. You guys actually have some sauce.
Yeah, there was a span of from I want to say minute 70 to minute 80-ish.
Yeah,
where the game completely opened up and it went back and forth. Granted, PSG did have probably the better chances, but Arsenal was trying to create something.
And that was when they subbed in Martinelli, Madueke, and Gyökeres.
And
Eze was there. So
it starts to open up the game a little more with fresher legs, going up against PSG's fullbacks. Granted, PSG's fullbacks are probably the best in the world with mentioned Hakimi. But nonetheless, we did see little glimpses of them trying to open up with the game. But after those 10 minutes, everything before and everything after was just Arsenal just in a confined space and not letting PSG breathe. So, yes, it was the worst thing that could have happened to have them score the first 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially 5 minutes in. And then given the fact that, they rebound, the shot, Marquinhos hits it, and it rebounds off. I think it was a Trossard's arms,
Trossard.
like hands,
And with
like
his hand,
actual
too,
hands.
which is kind of yeah.
It was a handball, and then let that go, you know, and then like I think it was like 10 minutes later, Saka, you know, it was a corner kick. Saka,
controversial penalty.
he whiffs the ball, and then it hits both his arms,
Yep.
which should have been a handball,
Well, ref didn't
and
mark
it wasn't given.
Yeah.
They didn't even review it, which is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like it's weird to see because if you really think about it, when Marquinhos clears the ball and hits off Trossard,
Yeah,
that
his arms
handball assisted to
the goal.
Havertz getting the ball and
Yeah.
eventually led to the goal like a couple seconds later. I think, you know, as a neutral, I hate Arsenal. I'm a Man United fan. So I hate Arsenal.
Fuck yeah.
But as a, you know, if you're clearing the ball, hits your hand, and that assists you into scoring a goal, I think that should be invalidated. Now, why didn't mark the handball off? Saka,
crazy.
You know, he whiffs the ball. You know, there's maybe a conversation that maybe he like if he kicks the ball and maybe touches it and then hits his hands, then maybe maybe there's a discussion. But the fact that he like swung and completely
Whiffs.
missed and
then it hits his hands.
Not one, but hits both hands. It's like
Both hands.
inside the
Both
area.
hands.
It's you have
In
to
front of the
mark
ref
it.
too. The ref
Yeah,
was
exactly.
right in front of him.
There has to be a handball. That has to be. I don't care if it wasn't intentional or not intentional. The fact that he doesn't hit the ball and it hits both his hands in the area,
Handball.
and in front of the ref, that's clear as day. That's handball 10 out of 10 times anywhere.
Oh, 100%.
And that would have opened up the game if he marked a penalty. That would have they scored. That would have opened up the game at least earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, first 20 minutes, 1-1. That I feel like it's a whole different game, and that probably forces Arsenal to maybe have to open up a little bit because
play
they're not gonna
football.
defend a 1-1 for
Play football.
90 plus minutes and going to pin. Like, there's no point in that. So it would have opened the game a bit more. You know, it would have been nice to see a goal earlier from PSG to see a bit more playing because the penalty came in minute 65, 66, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was like 65,
The
70.
last
yeah.
25
65th,
the last
65th minute.
plus minutes before overtime. Again, we saw glimpses of Arsenal having to actually produce something, and it was
Afterwards.
it was comp here and there. But I mean, for the most part, they scored, they defended, and that was their game plan. Which, you know,
Yeah, see, I think the biggest problem was that was Arteta's game plan. Like, we're gonna play defensively, and unfortunately, within 5 minutes of the game, Arsenal scored. But I think the fact that like the ball ricocheted off Trossard's arms, and then it led to the goal, and they let it stand. You know, okay, you let it stand, fine, all right. Like, I mean, I watched it immediately when it happened. I was like, that's a handball, you know? And they let it stand. Okay. Now, when Saka whiffs the ball and doesn't get it, and it hits both his hands, and they don't call it a penalty, I'm like, okay, like, you let that other goal stand. You know? Like, you let it stand. If you don't want to ruin the Champions League final off of, like, unfortunate penalty, I'm okay with that, you know? Like, I am 100% okay with that. Like, it was a bullshit, like, doesn't look like a handball. It is a handball. It doesn't look like a handball. Like, you know, they're okay, yeah, don't count it. But the fact that they let that goal stand and then that blatant handball wasn't called, that's when I was a little triggered. I was triggered. I was like, even as a neutral, I'm just like, why? Like, how? You know, how? How the hell do you not call that? But you let that goal stand when it ricocheted off a handball, and there was a clear and obvious penalty inside the box, you know?
Yeah, it makes it feel like it was one-sided. Huh? That's
Yeah.
what I felt. And then the fact that the players were flopping. I mean, you saw the Lewis Skelly flop? That's got to be the worst flop I've ever seen.
Oh, my God, bro. I think it was like, what, 10
flopping.
minutes in? Oh, my God, bro. I thought SGA just got a fucking soccer contract, bro. That fucker. Oh, sorry. I apologize. But that oh, shit. That play, he just flopped. He just jumped, and no one touched him. No one touched him, brother.
That was pretty bad. That's gotta be the worst.
When they showed the replay, bro, even the commentators were like, "Wait, no one touched him," and they're like, "Wait,
Nah.
how did he fall?" And the commentators were like, you know how commentators are always trying to like back up the refs, the decisions, and everything. They're like, things happen for a reason.
They couldn't even make up anything.
They couldn't even make up anything. They were just like, we don't know how he fell.
And then, I mean, and kind of going back to like the game plan, I was looking up stats, the possession. We talked about Arsenal defending the whole game.
Oh, 75-25.
75-25, like that really painted the whole picture of the entire game. Like Arsenal scored, here's the ball. Do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And they're
scoring.
so good. They're annoyingly good at just zone defending. That's what they do. They just go back, ball watch, and just zone defend. And they're so good at it.
It's the worst type of soccer that you could watch. But as a neutral, I will give my flowers to Arteta. His game plan almost worked.
Yes.
I'm gonna score probably against what the best team is in Europe right now. I'm gonna try to defend. The only way they conceded a goal was through a PK.
They're so lucky how they.
And funny enough, Arsenal scores on not a set piece, open play. Granted, there was a handball.
It was
open play.
Yeah.
So it's
And it was a mistake from PSG. It was just an unlucky rebuttal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a ricochet off the hand, which should have been a handball. But I mean, nonetheless, as much as we want to bash Arsenal's way of playing is what we don't like to see. Yes, but on the other hand, when if we're trying to analyze like the entire game, his game plan almost worked.
Oh yeah, it did.
And I honestly thought when it went to overtime, I was like, I think this might be Arsenal's like second win to maybe score that game-winning goal. Because once it was going to PKs, I was talking to my brother during the game. I was like, if this goes to PKs, Arsenal's gonna lose. Raya, like before the guy even steps up to take the PK, this guy's moving to one side. He's just gonna look up. Oh, he's going to the left. I'm gonna go right. Oh, he's going to the right.
Well, I mean, he's a hoe. He's like he reminds me of Martinez. Yeah, what is it? Emiliano Martinez.
Yeah.
But Diego actually stops penalties though.
Yeah, Diego does block penalties. This man does not. He can't. He doesn't block anything.
Well, but I mean, he acts the part. He's a dog. Like he tries to act like the dog. Like he goes in there. He's like fuck you, or he tries to fuck with you. He's like, hey, you're gonna pass it to the left, right? You're gonna pass it to the right, right?
That doesn't work. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not a penalty saver.
Oh, he's not. 100%. He's not.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad and I'm glad it was Gabriel the one that missed.
I think every single football fan that isn't an Arsenal fan is so glad that the person that missed was Gabriel, because he has been the biggest cunt.
The biggest
I would
bully
say
out
that.
there.
The biggest cunt. The biggest cunt of the season. I'll say no filter football. That's what we're talking about. He has been the biggest cunt the entire season. And it's kind of like
couple seasons, man.
It's poetic justice. It's straight up poetic justice that he's the one that missed it. Even this game, bro. Like, he was flopping. He was doing some dumb shit. And there we go.
Yeah.
That last penalty
I also want to
take.
criticize the way. I don't understand how players like Eze.
How did he not start?
The way they take those penalties, they always miss. The way they just. Once
the
that
stutter
pop,
step, the little stutter step.
That I don't know why you do that.
Because
They usually never.
Jorginho.
Yeah, Jorginho, Bruno are one of the few that like do that little stutter step and they'll finish.
And that's actually Eze's second penalty that he missed in that exact same manner.
Really?
Yeah, because he also missed in with Crystal Palace. He did this exact same thing.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
And he missed a penalty.
Ooh. Oh, let's talk about this part since you guys just mentioned them. Odegaard, the one that started over Eze on this game, and then Saka. Saka started the right wing. Saka's the star boy of Arsenal. Saka and Odegaard combined throughout the entire time that they played this game, they had a total of 10 completed passes throughout the time they played.
I believe it.
Vitinha, hold on. I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk afterwards. Vitinha had 141 passes completed throughout this entirety of the game. 141 compared to Saka and Odegaard combined. They had 10 passes. 10.
If we're talking about the possession, this is Arsenal's worst. I think Arsenal's
Possession don't fucking matter.
worst since how long?
Bro,
I think
I don't even care about the possession. Like, if you don't have possession, but like at least like you play well, that's perfectly fine with me. But the fact that like your star boy, your players, your like your captain,
The star boy,
Odegaard was
boy.
the captain. Odegaard was the captain of this game. He had 6 total completed passes throughout the
that's
entirety
insane.
of the game.
That's
6.
And he's
6.
your creator. You know, he's
Yes.
supposed to be a creator on the offense, and
Both.
if you're not feeding him the ball, and I think Odegaard's not good. I don't think he's good at all. But I think what kind of hindered also his ability to get the ball and try to create was the fact that, again, 5 minutes into the game, you get lucky, you score a goal, and now it's like, well, here's the ball. I don't want it. I'll just flop and defend the entire time, which maybe could be the reason why I only got 6 touches. But even if you're defending, like when you get the ball back, they're gonna have to look for you to find you to maybe create something, But
Bro.
to only get six touches is insane.
Six
Or 6 passes. Sorry, 6 passes.
Yeah, 6 completed passes. He got subbed off in the 70th minute. That means he had a total of 1 complete pass every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. I swear to God. Hey, yo, Jay, I swear to God, if I put you on the fucking pitch, I think you complete more than 6 passes. I think you're putting more than 6 passes.
When you're leading 1-0, I mean, and you're trying to defend, I mean, most of the time you would want to just maintain possession. You know what I mean? But they just long ball it and give it away.
Yeah,
long ball it.
Yeah,
long
that's
ball
the
it.
crazy part. Yeah, it's
Long
like
ball it.
if you're gonna defend,
Like,
at
what?
least you don't want to run your
possession,
players down. Yeah, exactly. That's why Saka came off. He got tired. Odegaard probably got tired from running around too. That's why he got subbed off. It's like you kind of take off players who, and now kind of looking in hindsight, like, damn, like these are some of my penalty takers. Well, they got tired.
It fucked them up.
What are they gonna do? Run for 90 plus minutes and defend the entire time? No, it's not gonna happen. And and maybe Odegaard is looking forward to his first World Cup with Norway. Saka's looking forward to his second World Cup now with England.
Yeah.
Different perspectives. Dembele, I know, came off for France.
I don't think that had a part to deal with. Like I don't think that contributed to the subs or anything. Like, no, I don't think it was that. I just think that the fact that like Arteta's plan was probably like, hey, we're gonna defend and we're gonna rely on counters. But the fact that they scored 5 minutes in, I think it actually ruined.
It boosted their plan. I think.
Yes.
I think it ruined their plan.
You think so?
No, because I think it worked out.
No,
perfectly.
no. All right, listen to me, because both of you guys think I'm wrong.
I'll listen to you.
Okay,
All right, hey,
so
go ahead,
I think it ruined it just because like I think they were relying on like, okay, like we're gonna defend, but now I don't think they were gonna defend the way they were doing for the entirety of 90 minutes. I think they were gonna be like, all right, defend, go on the counters. But the fact that they scored 5 minutes in, I think it actually messed with the players' mindset. They were like, okay, now we just defend. Like defend. They didn't even try to attack even once in the first half. And the only moment they were gonna attack was the corner kick at the end of the game. And the ref was like, you're wasting so much time, that he didn't even let them take that corner kick. So I think their mentality was, okay, counters, like defend, but go on the counters, I don't think they were going to go 25% possession throughout the entirety of the game. I don't think
Here's why I think. Here's
go.
why I think they. Because if he wanted to counter attack, if that was his original plan, then he would have started Eze over Odegaard, because Eze is a way better.
Oh, I think he was dumb for that.
Distributor. He's your best offensive weapon. You know what I mean? He's the most dangerous player offensively. And but because Odegaard was there, I think his plan worked out perfectly. And the fact that they scored early just it boosted their plan, and they were just zone defending. They've been zone defending the whole time since especially once they scored. You saw they were ball watching, just 10 people.
Oh yeah,
all the players in the back, just they're not even what do you call it? Pressuring. They're not even pressuring PSGs. It's just maintaining their.
But then it goes to that to the point to the factor that it was like they scored in the first 5 minutes. They weren't expecting that. I swear to God, if you talk to any of those players and you actually genuinely you put a fucking lie detector on them, not a single one of those players would have said we scored in the first 5 minutes. You know, not a single one of them.
I can see it both ways. I could see like I could see both like. I kind of want to lean more towards. I think maybe it was
they weren't prepared.
More of a curse than a blessing, and kind of going back to what Ramon was saying, like your game plan is to what Jay was saying. We'll counter. We'll play that style. You know, maybe catch a goal. You know, maybe late first half, early second half, and then we'll park the bus.
Yeah.
However, because the original plan was I'm going to try to score first and defend, defending for 85 minutes against what is the best team in Europe, have maybe not the strongest attack, because I think that Bayern top three is probably a little bit stronger than.
Oh no, I debate on that. PSG's top three is stronger.
Okay, well, let's say top two. Top two offenses in Europe right now, to try to withstand all that pressure for 85 minutes is somewhat of a mission.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I could see both ways. I could see them being like, yes, we scored, let's defend, but at the same time, it's like, okay, we scored, but it's like we're 5 minutes in, like here's the ball, PSG, do whatever you want with this. Like
that's what I'm saying. I think it was like they weren't expecting that, like it messed with them. They're like, oh shit, we scored 5 minutes in.
To Jay's point, if the idea was for you to counterattack while you're defending, they should have stuck with that. They like the 75-25 says everything. They completely conceded the game. They're like, here's the ball.
Oh yeah, they gave up. They gave up.
Pass it back to Raya, and Raya just
boot it.
Just long ball it.
Or pass it back to Magalhaes, and if someone's up there, cool. No, okay, whatever. I'm going to defend now. But it's like, I think Arteta got that part wrong too. I think, like, going in to halftime, hey, I'm up 1-0. Let's defend. But if we have a chance to counter, let's try to
do
counter.
it.
And maybe, getting a little risky, take Odegaard off at halftime. Throw in Eze.
Yeah, he put in Eze way too late.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I see both sides, but I just think that goal came way too early, and I think Arteta was fine defending, and he was willing to live with the consequences.
Oh, he was trying to go for it. Yeah, he was trying to win that 1-0. And like how you guys were saying, as me and Jay were like, hey, Eze is the player you need to watch. And the fact that he did not start, and the fact that he did not get subbed in until the 91st minute. So after the full time, full time, then he got subbed in. I'm like, are you insane?
Yeah, I think I put him in like after the PSG goal.
I would have put 60th minimum.
60th or what, because he the 65 minute. Hey, I'm gonna take out Odegaard. I'm gonna put in Eze. Maybe even then you take out Saka and put in Martinelli or whoever on the wing.
Let me tell you this, Sergio. Let me tell you this, Sergio. The fact that in the entirety of 90 minutes. Yeah, 90 minutes before these players even got subbed off. 60th. Yeah, Saka got subbed out in the 83rd. Okay. The fact that these players, Saka got 4 completed passes in. He got subbed off in the 83rd minute. Okay, 83rd minute. He got 4 passes. That means he got 1 pass every 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes. 1 pass every 20 minutes. This is your star boy. This is Arsenal's.
This is Starbucks.
This is Arsenal's star boy. This is the player that he's saucy. He does it for you. He's gonna score the goals. He's gonna assist.
Yeah.
He's gonna do all this that every single Arsenal
they
player.
gas the most.
They gas
the most.
They
Yeah,
gas him. Yeah, you say it, Jay. They gas him.
Yeah.
He got
Arsenal
4 passes. Four passes in 83 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
That means he got 1 pass every single 20 minutes. And then Odegaard, the captain, he was the captain. He started as the captain. Holy shit. He got 6 passes. Oh,
90 minutes.
I mean, 2 more passes than Saka. Incredible, bro. You got combined. You got the captain, the star boy. You got 10 passes completed. 10 passes completed between both of them. That's actually incredible. And then you look at PSG side, the ones that were actually attacking. You got Vitinha, the Portuguese, the player that's like less. I think he's not even 5'5", man. That man, I'm taller than him, and I'm short as hell. Man, he got 141 passes. He had 131 more passes than Odegaard and Saka combined. And one's your star boy, one's the franchise of the club, and one's the captain of the club. That's fucking disrespectful. That's like, I cannot approve of any of that to be happening in a final. In a final.
And that's why they get hated on the most, because it's just the way Arsenal play. You know what I mean? And in the first half, the way they're flopping, time wasting, you could totally tell that PSG was also getting frustrated.
After that first goal, it's just Arsenal just started like falling everywhere. You looked at them. It was like I was watching SGA.
SGA.
Hey, shout out to Spurs. Shout out San Antonio Spurs.
Hey, shout out Spurs. They won. Shit.
Yes. So, but yeah, and also another little fun fact. I had to fact check myself, but Arsenal is the first team in Champions League history to have played in multiple finals. In both games, back in 2006 and this game, had the lead both times. They scored the opening goal, and they did not get the job done. I think you got there. It is.
Yep.
Yes.
I understand now.
They are not meant for
Hey, the
Europe.
ballers. Hey, do it again, Jay. Do it again, Jay.
Yeah.
I
want to say Arsenal.
Hey, mail that shit to me, bro.
Arsenal are the Tottenham Hotspurs of the Champions League.
It must be a London thing.
London
must
team.
be a London thing indeed. Correct.
Hey, yo, Chelsea wins it, bro. Relax. Chelsea wins it, bro.
Shout out to John Neves. He's only 21, and he's
Bro,
playing like he's got 10 years of experience.
Bro, back-to-back Champions League. He's 21 years old. And then you got Vitinha. He's also young as hell. And then you got Nuno Mendes. He has 19 career titles, and he's, 21 years old?
Yeah,
That's
they're not being talked enough. I don't think.
Hey, Portugal to the World Cup, bro. Bring it home for.
Hey,
bring it home for our goat, Cristiano.
Portugal's not being talked enough. That midfield with Bruno Fernandes,
Oh yeah,
Vitinha,
João Neves, Vitinha, and Bruno.
how crazy is that? How crazy is that?
Bro, that midfield is bro. Like I was saying, this
Nuno
game,
Mendes too.
this game, Arsenal just defended for their lives, bro. Vitinha got 141 passes. So now imagine João Neves, Vitinha, and then Bruno Fernandes that actually he doesn't give a fuck. He will be like, oh, you might be open. He's like, no, I'm gonna make you open. You know that's the type of passes that Bruno does. And so having Bruno, Vitinha, and then João Neves at midfield, oh my God, bro. I wish Cristiano was 10 years younger. 100% guaranteed this World Cup is Portugal's, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of going back to the whole possession thing. Sorry, Jamie.
Yeah, go ahead.
21-7 shots. 21 shots from PSG. 7 from Arsenal.
Arsenal has 7? Oh, they did?
7 shots, and the one shot they had on target was the goal.
What was the goal?
Only one shot
It
tied.
was the goal. Now another thing, in total as a team. Now, kind of what Ramon was saying about the 141 compared to 10. Let me blow your mind even a little bit more.
Oh,
Accurate passes. PSG had 809 accurate passes throughout the entirety of the game.
Jesus.
Arsenal had 196.
oh my God! 8 times.
Eighth. And
Eighth.
eighth.
4 times.
No,
4
eight.
times.
8,
No,
motherfucker.
800 compared to almost 200.
Oh,
times.
oh.
Okay.
You said
Almost
100, bro.
Oh, sorry. 196. 196.
Oh,
196.
oh,
My fault.
Wait,
So,
times 4. Times 4 is insane.
Yeah, 4 times the amount.
Quarter.
Just imagine how much possession Arsenal. Let's go back. Arteta. Just go back to he's like, okay, I'm just gonna defend and and you look at these stats, it's like you really gave up that much. 75-25 is impressive in a bad way, but accuracy wise with your passes, it was literally kick as ball as far as you can, and I'm just gonna sit back and defend. It's like,
Yeah. And that's why it goes back to your first question, Ron. Does PSG deserve to win?
yeah,
Absolutely.
this is right there. Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then, oh my God, we haven't even discussed that part, but the one that missed the last penalty take for Arsenal was Gabriel, the flopper. That's pink flopper. I think he's texting live messages with SGA. He's like, hey, how are you gonna flop today? And then he's like, oh, how are you gonna flop today?
Yeah.
And
Now,
honestly,
I
go ahead, go.
I will say this, even though he is a flopper, I think if they win, he defended extremely well. I'll throw it out there. Had Arsenal won, just putting it out there. Yes, I know he flops. We all hate the flopping. The defending, though, I can't take anything away from him. He was player of the match.
There's 11 fucking players, Sergio, defending in that box throughout the entirety of the game. It doesn't matter if he was good or not. There's 11 players inside the box.
But I think, obviously, because he is a flopper, because he is this big persona, I think he's the one defensively, if you look at all of them combined, I think he is the one that stood out just a bit more. So had it gone Arsenal's way, I will also say that we don't like the way Gabriel plays, because believe me, none of us here, unless you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, unless you're an Arsenal fan.
Hate the way these guys play, especially him, because he's like the biggest persona, biggest diva.
Yeah.
But I can't take away from his defending, which as a sports fan, I can appreciate.
He's a great defender. Great defender.
Just as a person, dude, you need to stop being SGA's boyfriend, and you just gotta stick to playing soccer, bro. I'm serious,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
maddening.
They take notes. They take notes, bro. The way they flop, the way they do all this shit. It's like, oh, if we do that, they're gonna call it on us, And I think one of the things too, I'm actually gonna say that part too. I think the way Arsenal played this game is they're so used to the way that they were being refereed in the Premier League.
In the Premier League, yeah.
That it actually took them back, because there was a lot at the beginning. I'm gonna complain, yeah, for sure. At the beginning, the ref was calling some bullshit ass fouls, that weren't fouls. But then towards I think the 30th minute plus on, the ref started saying play on, be physical. This is the final. Go ahead, do that shit. And Arsenal was not used to that, man. They were flopping, and then at that point, when PSG was attacking, they were down a player, they were down 2 players, because they were used to the fact that if they flopped, they're gonna get that call. They're gonna get that whistle.
Yeah,
they're gonna get that SGA whistle.
And I think once they realized, when the ref ended the game on their corner kick, because it took almost a minute to take the corner kick. I think that's what they realized. This ref's for real. He's not gonna take it anymore. It's well, yeah,
he's not a hoe.
Like Jay said, minute 10, and people already flopping and crying, and it's just it's just so
it ruins the
frustrating,
game,
man.
It ruins the game. Yeah,
it ruins the game.
If you're an Arsenal fan out there and you hear this, I'm not gonna say no shade. There is shade. I don't like the way your team plays. It's awful. It's haram ball. It's giving the Atletico de Madrid of the Premier League.
No, even worse, bro. Even worse, bro.
It's not, no.
Atletico de Madrid at least, like, attacked a tad bit,
Yeah, at least you got someone like Julian Alvarez who can score bangers here and there. Yeah,
It's like the worst type of football you can display.
Yeah. Who do you have up top? Gyökeres, bro, sucks. Who, your star boy? 4 passes in the final? Please. Trossard? Who? Martinelli? Who? Oh, and don't even get me started on Martinelli. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to get... Nah, just...
Didn't even finish it. Don't get me started. I'm not even gonna continue.
Right.
I don't even need to continue. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Hey, see, but that's the craziest thing, brother. Bro, Saka and Odegaard combined throughout the entirety
10 passes,
of the minutes that they played, 10 completed passes. And then you look at the PSG side, and then you got Vitinha with 141 completed passes.
Yeah. It's just...
You know how insane that is, that you got like a midfielder that can do that? And then you got your star boy, that's the franchise player of Arsenal, four passes, bro. 4. I swear to God, if I went there,
Arsenal.
if I got on that pinch, my bad, hold on. If I got on that pitch, drunk as fuck, like fucking didn't know what the fuck was happening, I swear to God, I think I get more than 4 completed passes in that game.
Average player could get more than 4 passes.
I swear to God, yeah. You fucking put me in, coach. Yeah. I think I get more than 4 passes in 90 minutes.
I was looking at the player, like individual players. I think the one that had the highest passes for Arsenal, I think was Declan Rice, and I think he had like 30 something.
That's insane. 30.
Yeah. No, and keep in mind, this is your
João Neves. I think had like 60 something.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's your defensive midfielder, and the one that's supposed to create.
And
for
he
you
back passes a lot too.
So imagine how many back passes. How many of those were actually back passes?
Oh, probably 95%.
Nothing.
95%.
Like, dude, come on.
And that's why we criticize Arsenal by how they play football, how they flop, how they time waste.
Yeah.
And how
oh my God, the time waste, bro. Like fucking.
Even Arteta be trying to time waste.
What was it, Mosquera?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mosquera.
Yeah, Mosquera got a yellow for time wasting. And then when Saka was trying to time waste with that corner, the ref was like, I don't have it. I'm not gonna deal with this shit. And then he was like, oh yeah, half is over. And then Saka was like, what do you mean? Like you saw the video. He was like, Saka's like, what? What do you mean? And then the ref's like, I'm not here for your bullshit, And then Mosquera time wasting and everything. He got a yellow, bro. These guys are so fucking invested with time wasting, bro. I think it was what was that first play that we saw, Anton? That Jay that we saw where they were time wasting, where fucking it was a Skelly. Skelly didn't even get touched.
Lewis Skelly.
Yeah, Lewis Skelly didn't even get touched by nobody, and they wasted 3 minutes, bro. And this was in the first 10 minutes of the game.
And then David Raya pretended like he like pulled something on his leg.
Cramp when he was stretching his calf.
Yep.
After a dive, like, come on.
Yeah. All I gotta say is, that was almost a banger too. That was almost a banger by Vitinha.
Oh yeah, Vitinha,
yeah. And this is what I hope is like it happens to them where they realize like fuck. I hope the referees, that at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's gonna stop them. It's the referees. It's like. They look through their bullshit and be like, all right, you guys can't do that, because like if they do that throughout the entirety of the next season, holy fuck, like how are we gonna handle that, But like I wish the referees are gonna see that and they're gonna be like,
they can play the same way next season.
I hope not.
If they do, I don't think they make top 3.
But like,
I don't make the top 3.
There's
no way.
That's what we thought this year, and they got champions.
And they won the Prem.
They were Prem champions. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think they do it again next year.
You think so? You think they play the same way?
They double down. All I know is
Double down.
that PSG saved soccer today.
Oh,
That's what
they say football.
That's what I want
They
to
say
end off
football.
with. They
For
saved
sure, for
football
sure.
today. Because
Yeah.
I swear to you, if Arsenal would have won that Champions League, I don't know what I would have done.
And the craziest part is like one of our best friends is Ian, and like he supports Arsenal for the blood of his life. You know, like he's been supporting them for decades.
Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that.
But he was defending the way they were playing today, and I'm just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
bro, like,
No, you
and
can't.
I was talking to him. I'm like, bro, like, how are you defending Arsenal for the way they're playing? And he's like, Arteta had a game plan, and I'm just like, bro, no, bro, like, no, bro.
Yeah. Well, that was the game plan. The game plan was to defend. I mean, he did it. He
To play like a bitch.
Oh, I mean, yeah. For lack of a better word, sure. I mean, that was his game plan, but like,
I don't sugarcoat shit, bruh.
yeah. No, it was fine. I mean, it's like that was his game
This is
plan.
no
and-
filter football.
Oh yeah, I don't respect the way his game plan was. Believe me, that's not how you play soccer. But I mean,
Yeah.
that was his game plan. Almost kind
That
of
was
worked.
his game plan.
Almost, you know. I'll respect the fact that he stuck to it. I just won't respect the fact that that's how he plays, and that's how he played the entire season. So,
And here's the thing: if they would have won, they would have. We would not hear from Arsenal fans that they think they play so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, exactly. No, I actually, yeah. That they would have been like, oh, we won it.
They were the better team because
and
they
we
were the better team. Is what they would have said.
Yes.
No.
That
No.
no, that would have been their
That's what they
mentality.
would've been.
Yeah, that would have been
yeah.
their mentality.
And that's why nobody wanted them to win. That's why
Yeah.
nobody wanted them.
Every single neutral, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, bro, Twitter popped the fuck off. Once, not even once they lost. Once that penalty take that should have been called for Saka,
Yeah.
all the Twitter was popping off. And then once PSG scored, yeah, Twitter was like, okay. And then once they actually ended and Gabriel was the one that missed, oh, bro, Twitter was like, oh, justice, poetic justice. And it was poetic justice, man.
Yes, it was.
It was relieving.
I think if Arteta actually, you know how like Diego Simeone implemented like a little hybrid type style this season with Julian Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
If Arsenal implements a little bit like that little style, like like forward, I mean defend, but like actually attack, I think that'll be great. But if they focus on just defending, I don't even think they make top 4.
Yeah, but,
I'm dead ass.
if they're gonna try to implement that hybrid that Simone tried to do this year, they need a better forward. They need better wingers. The whole attack. They need a whole makeup of their attack.
Yeah.
Even I'll be the first one to say, Saka's your star boy. I'm sorry, he's not that good. He's just not like
This season?
he's.
Hey,
this
4
season,
passes
like-
this final,
like,
bro. 4
the
passes
pa-
this final.
The past couple of seasons he was doing cool, and like these now the most recent one is there's been like a dip in form. That's not gonna get it done. Gyökeres, I'm sorry,
Agreed.
he's not a good forward. Send him back to Sporting. He can farm all he wants over there. 20
Send
He
him
had
back
what,
to Sporting.
21 goals in all competitions. Like, no, that's not gonna get it done. You don't even know if it's Trossard or Martinelli, and you're not sure who's starting. That's how bad that left side is. Saka's your undisputed right
wing.
forward or right wing,
And he's shit.
and he's not even that good. And then you don't even know who to throw up top, whether you Havertz or Gyökeres. Like, please, God, please.
Please, God.
Get these men out of here. Like, let them learn how to play some soccer, because this is not it. It's not it.
Agreed.
Well,
Jay?
it'll be interesting to see what kind of transfers they end up getting after the World Cup.
Oh, the
I've
World
heard
Cup's
some
gonna be
rumors.
fucking juicy.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the Premier League changes, because it will change. I mean, Xabi Alonso is already with Chelsea, so we'll see how he
Implements
does
his
with
style,
Chelsea.
He's gonna cook.
which I
gonna
think
cook.
it was successful at Leverkusen. I think Madrid should have bought him a little more time to try to implement what he really wanted to implement at Madrid.
He was successful in Madrid.
It didn't. I know, but I mean
Yeah,
that's
they should have
for,
kept him.
That's for a
They
different
should have
time.
kept him.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Fuck the pussies that were complaining. Oh
Yep.
shit. My
City's
bad.
gonna look completely different. No
Oh
one
yeah,
else.
yeah.
No
You
one
guys are
do
gonna
that.
be bottom 10 next year.
No one else. You think so? Bottom 10 is crazy.
Bottom 10 of the freaking League One after all those 115 charges.
Yeah,
come through.
after those charges come in,
Now we just slide an extra.
an
the
extra
term.
250 mil and be like, hey, nah, we good, we
Jesus
Yeah,
good.
we good. Yeah, we good.
That's funny.
Now with your coach, it's gonna be a little different. You can't be like, oh, we're gonna win every single game. I don't think that. Slaw got
You got sacked.
fired
Today.
today.
Yep.
He got sacked. He got the sack. Honestly, I wanted him to stay because like he's so bad.
Yeah.
I wanted him to
other
stay.
teams too.
Yeah.
He's just living off that good spell with Feyenoord.
Well, I mean, he's done now though, bro. Like he legit
Yeah.
got sacked.
Yeah.
So
they
who's
bringing?
gonna who? I don't. Oh, they're getting the Bournemouth. Bournemouth.
Oh yeah. Birmingham.
Yeah, they're getting the Bournemouth coach.
Adoni Rayola.
Yeah,
I think-
yeah.
I think
That's
that's
who they're getting.
Yeah.
Hey, so today's Saturday, right? Saturday? Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
Yeah,
Am I fading?
Saturday.
Am
We're
I-
8 minutes
oh,
away from Sunday, technically.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to be discussing probably Monday. Hold up, let me look at my phone real quick. I mean, Mexico won today versus Australia 1-0. Vega did that corner cross, which made it 1-0. But we're going to be discussing World Cup rosters more in depth on Monday. I would say Monday, just because I think Argentina just released their squad. Mexico's
Yeah.
going to release their squad tomorrow.
It sounds like tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. Mexico's releasing the squad tomorrow. Hopefully, it's like, Hormiga. Hopefully, it's the players that we want to see. If the coach does some faded ass shit, I'm going to have the same mentality with Pochettino, and that's going to piss me off.
Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see. Well, once
Ooh, there's
everything
a
comes
bunch
out,
of good games tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bunch of good. Okay, so I mean, Mexico releases their squad tomorrow, the roster. But tomorrow we got Japan versus Iceland, Germany versus Finland, United States versus Senegal, and then Brazil versus Panama. I think I'm more excited about United States versus Senegal and see how that goes because Pochettino is a dog shit ass manager, and he's bringing us to the death for this World
And
Cup.
just like Thomas Tuchel, he made himself a target. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He did.
he's a target
He
for
did.
sure.
Absolutely.
So I guess we'll keep
Yep.
y'all updated on the squads.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll keep those conversations going in our next episode.
All right, boys. I've had the pleasure of having both of you guys tonight. It's fucking incredible. I like both of you guys' opinions. This is awesome. And then we'll be discussing probably the next episode in a couple of days. But you guys were incredible today. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate
All
you
right.
guys. Appreciate you
Thanks-
both.
thanks
You
for
guys
having
have a
me
good
on.
night.
Appreciate it.
All right. See you, boys.
See ya. Have a good night.